I've said it once before and I will say it again. Fuck Danzo. He needs to be raped in the ass by Choji while he's using his expansion jutsu. I mean, I don't want to hear that bullshit about he being the dark side, Hiruzen being the light and dark. Fuck that. How is trying to kill the third Hokage, how is that beneficial to the village? How is anything that he's done in this episode beneficial for the village? Now, Hiruzen needs to man up and stop letting Danzo make decisions for him. The Uchiha could have helped out when the Nine Tails attacked, especially after the contract was lost with Obito when he couldn't control him anymore. The Uchiha could have came in and, rounded up the Nine Tails, but no, Danzo had to open his big fucking mouth and just ruin everything. So theoretically, if Danzo was not there and if Hiruzen had went ahead with his plan and allowed the Uchiha to help out with the Nine Tails incident, Naruto's parents would not have died. But then again, Naruto wouldn't have Kurama, and then we wouldn't have a series. But still, he could have trained under his dad. Danzo is the reason for everything. And just how he snatched out Shisui's eye. How heartless can you get? And the distrust in the Uchiha was planted by Danzo's decision. Why is Danzo making decisions for Hiruzen? I mean, what the fuck? And at the time, Shisui was the only person that could stop it. And then what did he do? He literally ripped out of his fucking skull the only way he could have stopped the coup d'etat. So now, Itachi's going to have to kill his mother and father. Itachi's going to have to do all of this just because of Danzo. Now, if I were Itachi, and if my friend pulled out his eye in front of me and gave it to me and told me that Danzo was the reason that, one eye is missing already and I'm about to kill myself, when Itachi went back up to meet everyone and Danzo was there, I would have just cut his fucking head off right there. I am not joking. Danzo deserves way worse than what he got. So during the past few episodes, what did he do? He tried to kill Kakashi. He tried to kill the Hokage of all people. He tried to pretty much kill Shisui. He's the reason why Naruto's parents died. He's the reason why the Uchiha are like suspicious of the leaf. I mean, come on, that's 5 reasons in just the things that are top of my head. I'm pretty sure there are more things that he has done over the past few episodes. It just infuriates me that he snatched the eye out of Shisui and then he went back to the Hokage side. It was like, oh well, I guess he committed suicide. Like he wasn't there. He acts like he wasn't there, like he doesn't know what the fuck going on. And that is the two-faced behavior that is not fit to run a village. I don't care what you guys say about Danzo doing this for the village, blah blah blah. None of this is beneficial to the village. And the series so far was making the Uchiha seem like such bad people for planning a coup d'etat for no reason. But now that we know the reason, can we really blame them? Danzo is worthy of that hatred that the Uchiha is giving the village. The village that the Uchiha sees is the village that Danzo is trying to create. It's not Hiruzen's village, it's Danzo's village as far as the Uchiha are concerned. So can you really blame them for trying to rebel against that? Now, I could go on and on about how much I hate Danzo and how much the series would be different and better if he was killed when he was a baby. But I'm not going to go there. I'm going to review the rest of the episode. But Shisui is such a badass. He just got an eye ripped out and he's still able to fight and do fireball jutsus and teleport and all that stuff. I mean, literally within seconds of having his eye ripped out. Do you know how much resolve it takes to do that? No. Do you know how much resolve it takes to be able to pull out your other eye less than an hour after your other eye was ripped out and give it to your best friend and still talk normally? I'm like, what the? Shisui is a badass mofo. And for those of you saying that Itachi killed Shisui to get his Mangekyo, no. This is what happened. He lost his friend, like his friend literally ripped out an eye in front of him and died in front of him. So Itachi got the Mangekyo that way. But that scene when the Anbu took out those Mist Ninja, like how when Itachi and the other ones just threw shuriken from nowhere, like it rained shuriken for a second, and then Kakashi just Raikiri'd this guy through the heart without giving a damn. I mean, that's just how ruthless the Anbu is. I could understand why that work needs to be done. But it was awesome seeing Fugaku and Mikoto again. I really liked the scene, even though it was literally like 5 seconds when Mikoto went to the hospital just to look at Naruto, and it just reminded her of Kushina. And this shows that Kushina and Mikoto may have had a friendship more than what we were shown. Like maybe they actually hung out and did the girl thing, you know? In the preview to the next episode, we see a female with purple hair. Now she seems to be in Uchiha. I'm not sure why. It's just the kind of vibe I'm getting from her. So maybe this is the lover that Obito spoke about of Itachi. I wish we could have seen a bit more of Shisui, like when Sasuke ran up to Itachi and he just teleported away. That was badass. When the mist just saw Shisui, just saw him from a distance, they just turned tail and ran away. That was badass. And what we did see of him, his jutsus, and just how awesome he is, everything about this dude was badass. And it just sucks to see that Danzo is the real reason why he's gone. But what pisses me off the most is that Fugaku, at the beginning, he was willing to help out with the Nine-Tails incident, but because of Danzo, they weren't allowed to help. They had to help some other, help the civilians or whatnot. But they could have saved the day. They could have saved Minato and Kushina. Don't get me wrong, Hiruzen is awesome. I love his character. He was a great Hokage, but just the fact that he states his idea, like, hey, we're going to do this, and then Danzo comes in, like, no, that's stupid. We're going to do this. And then Hiruzen's like, okay. I'm like, what the hell kind of leader is this? I mean, like I said, he's an awesome character. I love Hiruzen, but really, he needs to let the past go. Just because you were friends before does not mean that you need to let this guy step over your head. You're the fucking Hokage. You are the president of this village, pretty much. It wouldn't piss me off so much if Danzo would just go ahead and become full villain. But the fact that he goes behind the Hokage's back and does all of this and then returns to his side like he hasn't done anything is really, really infuriating to me. Like, that you can't get more two-faced than that. Danzo is the definition of two-faced. I was really, really hoping that we would see Fukaku and Mikoto just show off their Sharingan, even if they didn't do anything more than just show it off and just look in the distance. Because let's be honest, Mikoto is hot, and hot girls with red eyes makes them even more hot. So why not? But who knows, maybe next episode we're getting more Itachi goodness. But like I said, I wish we could have gotten more Shisui goodness, because the goodness that we got from him was extra good, even though it was only for a few minutes. But tell me what you guys think. How much do you hate Danzo? Do you think I'm overreacting, or is my hatred for this guy justified? But anyway, tell me what you guys think. This has been JB the Chi. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.